And 17 seconds was all it took for Ronda Rousey to give us your money, you suckers, to take out Gina Carano in an armbar. All that weight that Carano was losing, because you heard she was pre-diabetic not too long ago, and she had to lose 100 pounds, I believe. I didn't realize how bad it got for her, but I guess it got that bad in the early 2020s. If it was COVID weight thing going on, or depression. She did get fired from Star Wars, The Mandalorian, a while back, if you remember. There was a lot of things going on, which were self-inflicted from her, by the way. But great for her for losing that weight. Hopefully doing it naturally, not the don't say it. Okay, yeah, don't. You got the O part. We don't mean the Baltimore Orioles either. So Wilbon, by the way, calls them the Evs, like that. So
that's funny.
Anyway, Carano losing that weight only to lose in 17 seconds. Her first return in nearly 2 decades back to the octagon, only for that to happen. And we may never see Rousey again. She wants to have more kids. That's going to take time. And when that happens,
I feel like Rousey's probably, if I had a crystal ball that I could kind of look into, I would say Rousey's, if she has a future in entertainment or in sports again, I see it being in the WWE or something.
I don't think she's ever coming back to the WWE ever again.
Maybe not that franchise, but like wrestling or something. Because
she had a one-off in AEW not too long ago.
There you go. That could be her back in. Maybe I just don't see her going back into the octagon. And like, this wasn't even UFC.
No, it was just a Netflix event.
Yeah, and MVP Promotions.
Yes.
Which is, I think, Jake Paul's promotional company. Big, sports, not news, but sports update between the UFC and Jake Paul, because the UFC announced Conor McGregor's returning during the MVP fights and
during
like the motion.
While it was going on.
Right. So Jake Paul had to, he snapped back at the UFC. He's ready to go to war with them, is essentially what he said. So pretty interesting there as well, that the UFC did a move like that against a small time promoter like MVP. Not that they're, I guess, small time, they're on Netflix, but it's just,
they're fledgling. They're emerging.
Right. It's not a UFC. It's not an established company.
Not yet. Also though, this, what this reminded me of? This reminded me of, remember in 2000, I think it was 7, right? In the 2007 World Series at Fenway, I think A-Rod was given the American League MVP or some award. It might have been the Clemente Award. I don't remember. 2007, right? He says it during the World Series that he's opting back in with the Yankees. The Red Sox were playing the Rockies in the World Series, and he goes and does that. Opt out only to opt back in with the Yankees to the Sox, essentially, at Fenway. If you remember that. That's the kind of guy A-Rod was. We'll leave it at that.
Yep.